I like to open with, I just drenched my dick in Axe body spray. And then sometimes I do this. I think the only way to pull out of this is if we do a rapid fire question and answer. Rapid fire, it'll be fine, dude. We're gonna knock out some rapid fire answers. Are you ready for this?
Yeah. I will sleep through just about anything. You can rape me in my sleep and I will probably just make sure you loosen up that area first. If you did that, there's no way I'm waking up. I'll sleep through a fucking thunderstorm.
If you're deaf, that's you can't hear yourself talk. You would sound like this, like you couldn't hear yourself.
Oh my god, Manners.
Is that okay? Well, I'm not being honest. You couldn't you couldn't hear yourself. How's it going, Chris? Good? Alright, well I got a question. Can I read this off? Is that cool with you? Okay, not paying attention. Alright, Edgar,
why are you low energy, dude?
I'm tired.
Manners has been tired.
Sleepy Manners.
Yay. I feel like you've been losing sleep for all the right reasons. Huh, buddy? Sexual relations. First question comes from Caleb.
Did you just make a mouth noise?
Caleb Davis. He was the first oh god. Michael Beard, also
Wait, what?
epic last name. His last name
that can't be his last name.
His last name is Beard.
Alright.
God, imagine his porn name. I can't even imagine his porn name.
Michael, I don't even, Frost
Must be like
or something.
Paradise Trail McDickerson. I don't even know what it would be. It's very straightforward. I hop in the shower, I lather up my body, and then I use the wifey's loofah to exfoliate everything. I mean, everything except the tip of your dick. You don't want to exfoliate that. And then you just make sure you've got that. I don't use that for my ass crack either. He said details?
I scrub my ass crack with my loofah.
I use my hand. I get in.
Like
I get in with my hand into the ass region and the taint, which I'm still fascinated by. Just as an aside, how smooth the taints are. I use some Garnier Fructis on the dome. Because I want it to be.
The song for the commercial just popped into my head.
Yeah. I just basically come out of the shower just fully moisturized, silky smooth, glistening, condensation running down my body. My name is Sark, and I'm here to say I love Fruit Loops in a major way. I love sucking dudes when they are gay. It's not as fun when they are stray. It tastes real good when they have a. Anthony Browning asks, why does Hutch suck at so many games? What is his favorite game that he sucks at? Big list to choose from. And what is his favorite thing to suck? Hutch isn't here, so we're going to field this one for him. Alright? Why does Hutch suck at so many games?
I don't know.
He smokes. What is his favorite game that he sucks at?
Should I say Call of Duty? Is that going to anger him? Oh.
What's his favorite thing to suck? Dicks. Ethan Vicencio Mateo. Would you jump off of a very tall building? If I had to 9/11 it, I would do it.
Oh man. Too soon.
It's not too soon, okay? That happened a long time ago. And let's be honest, I've dreamed about that before. I'm not gonna burn to death, alright? I'm gonna fucking jump. And I'm gonna try and land in a, like in a tree, or maybe a fountain. Just saying, it's not too soon, come on. Come on!
Could you guys not lead in so much?
I think we're magnetic. I think we need to be close to each other's heads.
How long were we doing that for?
Was it the whole video? Is this embarrassing?
The whole episode.
So like, are we gonna look really stupid? Does that look stupid? Can you see that? Yeah. I like the wedding ring. It's a nice touch.
What about the caress?
Can you not caress my kneecap?
Does that send chills? I feel like, man, I'm picturing fucking you right now. And it is working for me. It is working for me. Nanners. Selling coffee. Ground up, like my life.
Yeah, it's deep.
It's been 10 years since fucking Columbine, okay? I feel like...
Yeah, we can totally make Columbine jokes now. Two Ramstein fans walk into a classroom and they say, "Ah, shoot." You couldn't even. That's, God damn it.
God, you should write for like
You are
popsicle
a
sticks.
funny motherfucker, Sark.
Jesus.
Drew Brzezicki. Boxers or briefs?
Boxer
briefs.
Mando. Avery Magnuson Nanners asks, "Why are you guys so sexy?" Why didn't you tell us, Avery? And every Tuesday from now until forever, we're releasing Fable 4 and calling it whatever we like.
Fable forever.
Modern Warfare 3, Fable 4.
Fable 4.
Yeah.
You guessed it. Yes.
Battlefield 3, Fable 4.
Quite good, yes.
Fable 4
Yes.
will be Fable 5.
It's
That will be
Fable
Fable 5.
You
That's,
threw
I'm
it
breaking the pattern there. Tyler William Isaacs asks, if you could buy anything in the world... I'm holding it like I'm fucking 70.
Yeah, I'm doing it too. I'm like,
Tyler William Isaacs asks, if you could buy anything in the world but only have it for the day, well, what would it be?
What would your professional
Video
wrestling
content.
What would be your professional wrestling names?
I might be Uncle Grabby.
You'd be the wrestler that no other wrestler wants to work with.
Yeah.
Shit, I got a fucking tag team match with Uncle Grabby
You
tonight.
should be like a general inappropriate.
That's
So it's like generally inappropriate, but it'd be general inappropriate.
What would you...
I'm gonna touch you where your swimsuit covers! Ah!
Hutch, have you heard of the idea of synchronicity? Me and Nanners were just talking about that a second ago.
Yeah. Michael Keaton.
Isn't
I don't have my phone on me.
that's duplicity?
That's, is that when he's like with the coke?
No, that's multiplicity.
Multiplicity. Duplicity was
Just
some other
referenced
movie.
that Michael Keaton movie.
Yeah.
Have you heard of the idea of synchronicity?
I think it's when
I've heard
two,
the word
listen,
synchronicity.
Listen. I think it's when two things happen that seem related, but they're not.
No, that's not. That's like no, that's not what it is. Synchronicity
You got
is
your
when.
phone on you?
He's still one of my favorite Batmans.
Oh, Michael Keaton?
Yeah.
Did you buy me a monkey, Steve? Is that what he says, or bring me a monkey, Steve? You guys remember the movie, right? Are you checking this information?
Yeah, I am. What word am I looking up again?
Right here.
Synchronicity.
Synchronicity.
Boom. So it is when two things come together in harmony. Watch. Oh shit.
Oh, hold on. Am I right?
Oh wait, no, that's not what. Let's
read
let's
the
just
first
go
one.
to Wikipedia.
Read the first one.
Calm down. It's Wikipedia. I'm going. It is the experience of two or more events that are apparently casually unrelated or unlikely to occur together by chance.
This is the evening of the Last Supper when Jesus, Joseph, Mary, the 12 disciples, and we found, in more recent times, Leonardo da Vinci, all gathered around to have dinner. And they had wine and cheese, Gouda, apparently. And they discussed the goings-on in the ministry in the next few days. And this is when Jesus really dropped a bomb on his apostles. He said, listen, in a few days, I'm going to be killed. And Judas is going to betray me. And he pointed at Judas, and Judas was like, no, I'm not. And Jesus was like, yeah, you are. I'm the Son of God. Shut up. And Judas was like, I'm sorry then. And Jesus was like, it's okay, I forgive you. I always forgive everybody. So a few days later, Judas goes to the Romans. He's like, listen, Jesus needs to die. And the Romans were like, we agree. What do the Pharisees think? And the Pharisees were like, yeah, we agree too, because he's different than us and his skin is lighter. So the Romans were like, okay. So they took him up on top of the hill and they nailed him to a cross next to two other men who hadn't done anything. So 3 days later, Jesus was in his tomb. And he was laying there and he was like, this is really boring, but I need to get out of here. But everyone's going to see me because I'm Jesus, and people always go to people's death places like Paul McCartney when he died, and people visited his star on Hollywood Boulevard, and they were burning flowers and they were burning candles and putting flowers. So Jesus was like, I need a disguise to get out of here. So he asked his dad, who is God, if he could help him, and God said, yeah, I'll give you a little disguise so you can get out of there. So he made Jesus black, which also allowed Jesus to have the physical prowess to move the stone away from the front of the tomb. But as he stepped out, his skin color wasn't enough, and some of the people that were there were like, look, it's Jesus, but he's black. So God, being the quick-thinking deity that he is, he decided to bless Jesus again with another disguise, and that was with a bunny. So Jesus turned into a little brown bunny, and he hopped away, and everyone was like, where'd Jesus go? And nobody knows. And to this very day, we celebrate Easter by eating little brown bunnies and the eggs that that little brown bunny supposedly laid in its wake for us to find, to shed Christ's love on each other. And I would just like to finish with a quote from Psalms. And the bunny hoppeth, and the bunny hoppeth away. If the eggs are gray, eat 'em another day. In the name of Brown Bunny Amos.
Dion's story weighs in with, if you were in the Vietnam War, would you rather be a chopper gunner or a guy on the ground with a flamethrower?
Chopper gunner. Although I've got to say there's something that just can't be replaced about being one of those poor sons of bitches down there with 2 tanks of kerosene strapped to your back, liquid fire pouring all over the VC, the man in the dark pajamas, formidable opponent indeed. Popping out of one of his spider holes soaked with rice patty. Ain't no human in this world harder to ignite with your flame tosser than one that's been seeping himself neck deep in a rice patty, wearing one of those little triangular hats like supposed to keep the rain off or something. You've been neck deep in muddy, maggoty, malaria-ridden water. You poor sumbitch, sent you straight to hell with my hellfire. Fight fire with fire, look both ways before you cross the street. Don't you take any wooden nickels, you little VC lunatic. APL just texted Mrs. Sark, my wife. This is what he said. Hey honey, this is hard for me to tell you, but I'm a homosexual. Send. I'm gonna turn my ringer up.
I'm waiting for a response.
Let's see how that.
I'm on. Oh.
It's the missus. I knew it. That's all she said. God damn it.
Well, you know, I would have expected a little more supportive of a, or actually
God damn
outrage
it.
or shock. But
You
that's
know how
interesting.
she knew it?
How did she know?
Because I fuck her like a man.
Oh.
Like she was, I fuck her like she was a man. Like it's like hard. You know what I mean? Like you don't treat her like a porcelain princess. You fuck her like she's a dude. That's what I do. Well, great. That's the end of my heterosexual love life. But just the beginning of my homosexual fairy tale that I'm gonna write with somebody. I'm gonna start with your balls. I know you're not gay, so that's gonna be tough, but you're gonna be asleep one day, and I'm gonna slide in under your covers like a fucking, some paranormal entity. I'm gonna motorboat your nutsack. And you know what? I bet you anything you'll get hard.
Oh my God.
I've got to say there's something that just can't be replaced about being one of those poor sons of bitches down there with 2 tanks of kerosene strapped to your back, liquid fire pouring all over the VC, the man in the dark pajamas, formidable opponent indeed. Popping out of one of his spider holes soaked with rice patty. Ain't no human in this world harder to ignite with your flame tosser than one that's been seeping himself neck deep in a rice patty, wearing one of those little triangular hats like supposed to keep the rain off or something. You've been neck deep in muddy, maggoty, malaria-ridden water. You poor sumbitch, sent you straight to hell with my hellfire. Fight fire with fire, look both ways before you cross the street. Don't you take any wooden nickels, you little VC lunatic.